Okay, a couple of disclaimers before the video starts. I just want to point out that this video actually doesn't really have an ending because I forgot to make one. So I just want to say, if you guys like what you see here, please subscribe, comment, all that other good jazz, and enjoy the video.
Hold up, you don't think I got what it takes? Better back it up, step in the deco, that's a mistake. You get no love. All of you snakes, phonies, and fakes, you get voted up. Detroit smash all in your face, better listen. Packing a punch and it's not a joke, man, I'm ripping them. Fist is clenched, cracking your throat, yeah. If I see a villain, then it's not a debate. I'll keep punching till I run out of places in the United States. I gotta go beyond. Plus some drug, plus some drug, plus some drug. I gotta go beyond. Plus some drug,
I'm tired. I just want to talk about this game, and so I don't have to anymore. So please excuse the quality shift from the last video to this video. Last video I used this camera right here, but it's dead, so I have to charge it, and it was already on the charger, but I got unplugged, so I'll charge it after this video. I would use my phone, but my phone's also dead. And now we made it to here, using my desktop camera that I use for most of my streams and all that other good jazz. But I want to tell you guys right now, don't buy Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles The Crystal Bears for Wii. I never wanted to say this to any Final Fantasy game. This is the worst Final Fantasy game I've ever played. The worst. It does nothing. The story is actually garbage. I did not like the main character in the first 15 minutes of playing the game. Oh, playing the game? I meant watching the game. And then you have to do this stupid like control thing where you're controlling a ship, and then you crash down, and then you realize you get this power that's kind of like the Force, but all you do is pick stuff up and throw it. All you do is pick stuff up and throw it. That's all you do in this game. This game is almost as boring as Finding Nemo on the GameCube. Heck, I was playing another Final Fantasy game that was quote-unquote polarizing back in the day, and that was Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. I was playing through this on my Switch. I'm having a better time playing through this game than I was playing through this monstrosity of a game. This game has gotten plenty of hate on social media and just all around the internet as a whole, because sites like IGN, which I hate IGN, has said that this game was awful. And I am one to agree, because this game right here, Final Fantasy Crystal Bears, is a boring mess of a game. It shouldn't have come out in the state that it was in. And unfortunately, this game also come out around the same time as another polarizing Final Fantasy game known as Final Fantasy 13. But besides Final Fantasy 13 being like the game that it was, I want to play that over this. I'd rather go play Finding Nemo over this game. I want to play Star Wars The Clone Wars over Final Fantasy The Crystal Bears. It's so boring. And a game that bores me is a game that dies. Oh my gosh. I don't know what else to say about this game that hasn't already been said about it. But I hate this game. I hate Final Fantasy Crystal Bears. It's boring. It's tedious. This dude right here is a jerk more than Shu from Blue Dragon. And Shu from Blue Dragon had a character arc. He grew up. This guy did nothing. He was just, oh, I'm going to be a playboy and act all cool and not care about anything else. Piece of garbage game. Piece of garbage game. There's so much stuff that just bugs me about this game. The graphics, save it a little bit. I'm going to give it that. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt that the graphics are actually pretty good, considering that was on the Nintendo Wii and it looked like how the PlayStation 2 game looked, which was Final Fantasy X, X-2, and 11, and 12. All looked beautiful for the time. And moving that same graphic fidelity to the Wii, I have to give it that. The music is also pretty good. Not as catchy as other games, but still pretty good nonetheless. but everything else about the game, bruh, you wanna know why I was gushing so much about this game? Was because I played this game more than I did this game. I'd rather play a game that I can actually sit back and enjoy, have lovable characters, have a decent story so far in the game, and just all around has have a better experience than to play a game that makes me angry at the Nintendo Wii. Because this is why people hated the Nintendo Wii. Pointless motion controls. Now, we got other first-party Nintendo games that had brilliant motion controls. We got Twilight Princess. We got Mario Galaxy. We got, like, just a bunch of other games on the Wii that actual people knew how to use because they put the time into use them. Oh my gosh! You know, that parody I did of Sammy Sonic Fan really shows when I'm talking about Final Fantasy. I can see why Yin Yang Sage said that looked like him, but oh my gosh. Basically, what I'm trying to grab at is, if you are at all curious about Final Fantasy, the Crystal Barrels, like I was, a stupid fool, don't play this game. Don't play this game at all. It's not worth it. Go play the first one, Final Fantasy, the Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube. You will have a far better time. Heck, I emulated the game on my PC, and I had more fun playing Crystal Chronicles better than the Crystal Bears. I will have more fun playing One Piece Grand Battle, which One Piece Grand Battle is a great game all in itself. I will be playing Sonic 06 over this. This is I'm not bullcrapping. I would rather play the worst Sonic game by many than to play this game right here. This is how much I hate this game. And no, I'm not going to go throw anything outside because it's already dark outside and I'm way exhausted. And this game does not deserve to burn like Finding Nemo did. But, nonetheless, it shall die. And it dies with Trouge.